Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back to this channel, the channel that is dedicated in guiding you in your journey in learning a beautiful language, Tagalog, the language of the Philippines. In this video, we are continuing our discussion on Group 3 Personal Pronouns, which is part of a huge topic, the Tagalog Personal Pronouns. If this is your first time watching my video, or if you just wish to review, just go into my playlist and check out the videos labeled Personal Pronouns. That will get you on track. If you have been watching my videos, you know that the Tagalog Personal Pronouns are grouped into 3, which linguists call by many fancy names. But in this channel, I just call them Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3 because it's less complicated. And who wants to use names that even linguists can seem to agree on? Also, you would know that there is an extra category which we will talk about very soon. Now that I got my usual intro out of the way, let's get going. Tara! Magsimula na tayo. Group 3 pronouns are akin, atin, amin, iyo, inyo, kaniya, kanila. In the last few videos, we have learned that Group 3 personal pronouns are used in the following instances: to express possession or ownership of something, to express relationship between two people or with a living thing, to express the location of something, and its use as the object of a sentence, which is the topic of this video. So, what do you mean by object of a sentence? To answer that, let's take a look at a basic sentence structure. In English, you can say, I like ice cream. It follows the Sentence-Verb-Object or SVO structure. I is the subject of the sentence. Like is the verb or the action being done to the object, which is the ice cream. So, the object in this case, ice cream, is the thing that receives the action or the verb, which is like. Let us try another more complex sentence. The puppy is happy with me. The puppy is the subject. Happy is the verb, and the object of that happiness is me. But as you can see, the preposition with is attached to the object me, which is a personal pronoun, clearly pointing out the object of the happiness is me. The same way happens with Tagalog. The personal pronoun in a similar sentence structure is also attached with a preposition, and that preposition is sa. In previous videos, we've learned of the preposition sa and NASA. If you wish to check back on those, the links are in the description down below. Both NASA and sa function the same way. They are both the equivalent of the English in, on, at, from, etc. Now, let's take a look at our new sentence pattern that uses Group 3 personal pronoun as the object of the sentence attached with the preposition sa. Here goes. Si Peter ay galit sa akin. Peter is angry with me. Siya ay inggit sa akin. He or she is envious of us, including the listener. Ang tuta ay masaya sa amin. The puppy is happy with us, excluding the listener. This pattern, the Subject-Verb-Object or SVO pattern, is the formal form and not really used that much. You will seldom hear people speak this way. The more casual Verb-Subject-Object or VSO pattern is the more natural structure and the form you will hear all of the time. So, let's flip our sample sentences to the VSO pattern, the more casual form. Here goes. Galit si Peter sa akin. Peter is angry with me. Inggit siya sa atin. He or she is envious of us. Masaya ang tuta sa amin. The puppy is happy with us. As I have been saying all along, the Tagalog sentence structure and word order is flexible. Both VSO and SVO patterns mean the same thing. But the VSO sentence pattern is more casual, is something that you will almost always hear from native speakers of Tagalog. Now, let's have more examples. But before that, please make sure to click on the subscribe button if you haven't, and the bell notification button so you will be updated of new videos that I am coming out regularly. On to our examples. In these examples, we will use pronouns as the subject. The subject pronouns are always group 1 personal pronouns. Let's try. Tumawag ako sa iyo. I called you. Natuwa tayo sa kanila. We were delighted with them. Natawa kami sa iyo. Literally, we laughed at you, which is a terrible translation. But this is how we say, we found you funny. Sumulat ka sa akin. You wrote to me or you wrote me. Because in English, you drop the preposition to in this instance. Let me just pause here a bit. Ka is the second half of the Tagalog equivalent of you. The other half is IKAW. Let me illustrate the difference with these examples. Ikaw ay sumulat. Sumulat ka. Both sentences mean you wrote. But we use two different Tagalog pronouns for the English equivalent, you. Ikaw for subject-predicate form and ka for predicate-subject form. And this only happens with the pronoun you. To review Group 1 personal pronouns, please check out episode 21. The link is in the description down below. Let's move on. Humingi kayo sa akin. You ask something from me, plural subject. Kumuha siya sa atin. He or she took something from us, including the listener. Pumunta sila sa kanya. They went to him or her. In these examples, the verbs are in the past tense. We will cover Tagalog verbs and how to conjugate them extensively in future videos. Now, you can also replace subjects with nouns like proper nouns, which are names of people, or common nouns, which are names of animals, ideas, or inanimate objects. Let's try that, this time with verbs in the present tense. Tumatawag si Marie sa iyo. Marie is calling you. Natutuwa si Peter sa kanila. Peter is delighted with them. Natatawa sina Don at Anton sa iyo. Don and Anton are finding you funny. Sumusulat sina Ariana at June sa akin. Ariana and June are writing me. Humihingi ang bata sa akin. The child is asking something from me. Kumukuha ang manlalaro sa atin. The athlete is taking something from us. Papunta ang mga bata sa kanya. The children are going to him or her. Or the children are on their way to him or her. So there, just some examples on how to use Group 3 personal pronouns as the object of a sentence. And with that, we formally close our discussion on Group 3 personal pronouns. And we will move on to a new topic next time, which is that special pronoun, kita. A pronoun that does not exist in English or any Romance language that I am aware of. It is a pronoun that is very hard to place. That is why most linguists consider it as a separate category on its own. And discussing this is gonna be interesting. Be sure to catch that, and please remember to click the like button if you find this video helpful. I will see you again soon. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.